So today was hard. I basically, it was tough. I mean, last night I had a dream, and it was related to sexual morality, and this morning I was just like, oh, why don't I just do it? And then God was like, don't, and he's just like, don't. And then I was later in this day, probably from 3:30 to 6, was really rough. I mean, it was crazy. Because I did not want to fight at all. It was tough, man, and I'm sort of worn out right now from it because I was in the shower and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And I was in my room and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And when I got out, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch, pornography again. And then it's now like 6 o'clock, and it was rough. It was rough. Just, I've had two battles, 2 or 3, in the last 21 days that have been really hard. I haven't watched anything of that in 21 days, and I almost started to watch it today, and I just shut it off. And I opened my computer, I opened it, looked at my phone, shut it, and it was just like a constant no, and there's so many reasons behind it too, but if there's anyone out there fighting with this battle, just tell me, and we can talk, because this is definitely getting over with, and I've done it for the past something years, and now I'm just done. I want the Lord. And I've never had a battle like this before. I've had similar battles before where it's just like, oh no, I can't do it, this is so hard, but this is not like any battle I've ever experienced, because now I'm 3 weeks away from any source of it, basically, or almost any source, and I'm now basically like, it's just difficult, but honestly, this time it was like God was there to talk on behalf of me, and he was the voice that kept me going. And he said to me, he was just like, Reed, don't do it, don't do it, come to me, run to me, gallop, go as full force to me as you can. My presence is the one that's keeping you alive, that has called you. It is more important than anything. And it was difficult today. I mean, it was one thing after another, just fighting. I was not the one who fought, because if it was about me, I would have not have fought. But it was all about him this time, and it was weird. I've never felt another presence fighting along me, but it was his. And I barely read this morning too in my Bible, and I barely prayed, but he said, just don't get into my presence. Think about me. You don't have to think of any deep theological type of thing. Just know my presence. And that got me. So y'all, keep fighting. Keep fighting. It is so worth it, and it's gonna hurt, but it will cost us everything to follow the one Lord and King. That's the truth. Fight and love and go after him. Love you guys. Worthy as a lamb. Keep firm. Look to the Lord. Don't give up.